welcome back to my channel. And today I thought we would do something a little bit different opposed to all of the cleaning motivation that I've been doing prior. Still gonna be doing a little bit of cleaning, nothing too crazy. I'm going to do some decorating. I've bought one, maybe two things, but everything else is like here in my home. I'm kind of gonna move around. I'm also going to show you how I get greenery and branches straight from my yard and implement them into my home as home decor. Right now I'm really into wood and my white walls mixed with some greenery. I really love the coziness feel that it's giving in the vibe. So if you were to go to the store and get one of these of this size, which I'd say is about 3 feet at least, for one stick of this, you're probably gonna pay, depending on where you go, you could probably get a deal on Hobby Lobby. But what I'm saying is, this is such a money saver because I got these out of my tree in my front yard. I also did another form of this, just a smaller version, on my coffee table, so I'll show you that as well. I actually reconfigured and rearranged my entire living space and I am so obsessed with it. And then once I'm finished, we'll go through and do a little like living room tour, I guess you could say. I'll show you guys what's new, what I've done, where I got some things. Eventually, I want to do a full home tour, but I have so many things that I really want to do DIY style and just evolve our home a little bit more before I take you guys all around into each little corner and nook. Today is going to be a really cozy style of video. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started, and I can't wait to show you guys what's new in my living room. So let's go. Okay, so now I wanted to quickly talk about the other branches as well. So I'm gonna grab that and I'll show you guys what it looks like close up and kind of go into a little bit more detail of how I styled them. Okay, so this is a rather large vase and I did get this vase at Walmart. I believe it was like $11 to $12. And then like I said, the bigger and the longer the better. You could even do a bigger one than this if you like, depending on your vase. So this is the height, kind of step back, of this one, and I just cut, I like to do 4 just so they dimension and also they just kind of have different placements and there's no holes. This was filled with, see these little branch leaves all the way down to the bottom obviously, and then I just trimmed them off so that when I put them into the vase that it was nice and clean and clear and that you didn't see the greenery until it started coming out of the top, if that makes sense. I actually have 4 here, but there's 2 branches that come off of one. So, and then I just fix them in there like that. I like them like long and messy, and I really love how this turned out. When I need new, this lasts about a week and a half, 2 weeks, and it's fresh water in there. And then I'll just go get more. So if you even have just like a bush in your yard, you can totally do that too. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys a super simple DIY way to have those long, luscious, huge branches that we all love, but maybe don't want to spend the extra money on. All right, so it just rained, so I had to wait. But this is where the tree where I get my greens from, and I just use some little clippers to get them down. And then this is where I also got the super long ones on my console table in the dining area. So the longer the better. So like if you want super long ones like I got, I like to do like 3 feet, so you'd want to cut it like right there, and then I would clean off the extra branches until it got to where it extended out of the vase, so it's like clean at the bottom and then leaves at the top like I showed earlier. But since we're doing a smaller one for the coffee table, I'm just gonna get some little ones. All right, so these are the ones that I chose for the smaller vase. Obviously, make sure that you don't have any bugs or critters coming in with you, and I'll clean off the ends just like I did the other one as well. So let's go ahead and do that now. So this is how that turned out. Super cute, pretty. I just did greens, but I mean, if you have roses or you have any flowers in your yard, totally pick those and you can do that. But this is literally from a tree. If you like greens and branches, I mean, this is perfect. So I'm just gonna place this inside another white vase just to give a little bit more visual interest opposed to just this plain glass. But that's just me being extra. If this is all you have, that's totally fine. I have the large one in a glass vase, and this is actually from Dollar Tree, so $1 for that. Okay, so now I want to talk about throw blankets. So if you know me, we just moved into this house in December, and I'm still getting things together, but I don't like to buy a whole bunch of things. That's just, I just don't do that. I don't go to the store and buy just a whole bunch of stuff, and I want to be intentional and know really what I want. So I really love the Hermes throw blanket, but obviously we're on a budget over here, so we are not spending Hermes dollars on a Hermes blanket. So I found this super affordable one on Amazon, and they have different colors. I believe it was like under $60, so it is a little bit more than like your basic throw, but I love it. It's a pretty great size. I'll leave the size below because I'm not 100% sure, but it's a great size. It has the H's. This is the new khaki color. So I'm gonna fold this up and I'll show you guys how I fold it and style it onto our tufted couch.
I saw you from across the room. When our eyes met, I never knew that I could feel this way, and it's kinda strange. Don't even know your name. I don't know you, but
I love that. I feel like it looks so good on a more somewhat of a simple couch. You can style it and fold it up any way that you would like, but I really like it this way and just letting it fully elongate down the couch. I think it just adds so much style and really brings together my wood and white pieces into the living room area because it's more so neutral in here. So I love the way that turned out. So I'm gonna take you guys in the front door and just give you a little rundown and a little full view of just our new home. Let's go. That Italy is napping in her crib to the left of us, so that is her sound machine. But initially when you walk into the front door, we have this mirror right here, just a gold mirror. I'll turn the light on. And then we have this really beautiful light fixture up here. Then we have this round rug that I love. And then right here to the left is just our air doctor, purifies our air. And then over here we'll come to our first styling situation. I have this basket under here with about 6 of those same blankets because we do movie nights outside. So right when movie night is over, I'll wash all them, fold them up, and put them right back in this basket just so they're ready to go. So here we have just a little console table with a fresh wood. We had this made. And then we have some art. I actually bought this art on Etsy and then I had it blown up to this size. And then I got the frame at Hobby Lobby when it was on sale. So that's a tip. If you can't find any art for your home, you can totally get on Etsy and find something really nice that's more your style. And also it's gonna be unique because most people aren't gonna have it. So right here we have some sconces with just some candles, this little stone piece, which I love, stone with wood, whites and earthy tones mixed. I think it's so beautiful. Then we have some pampas grass. I actually want to switch out this vase to something a little bit more restoration hardware vibes. And then we have this little gold statement piece. And we have some fresh driftwood. I love this on tables, and this is all natural. It's from the river. I didn't buy this. I like to just place it there. I think it's super pretty, and again, I love it mixed with the woods. Before we start over there in Italy's play area, I want to just give you a full view of our actual living space. I'm not going to do a tour of the kitchen today because I want to save that one. But we have these 2 tufted couches. I believe they are from Wayfair. I'll do my best to try and link them down below. They're not the same size, but I rearranged everything just to make it look a little bit more open. I really love the visual effect from having 2 chairs, perfectly symmetrical right here. And then you can 2 people can lay on the couch and watch a movie. I love my couches. They're more of a meaty piece of furniture. They're cream and then they're tufted, super beautiful. I love the detail around the arm and the back. So I do have a little bit more maintenance with these. I need to spot clean them pretty often. And the cushions do come off and I can throw them in the washer, which is super nice. I'm not gonna talk too much about this over here because I talk a lot about this on other videos, but this is Italy's play area and it's Montessori inspired. That's why she has the cubes. We rotate these toys once a week. If you're familiar with Montessori, then you know. So this is her little play area. She has a mat, little kitchen, and this is where she plays. I like to separate her sleeping bedroom from her toys because that's what Montessori inspires and encourages you to do. But I won't talk too much about this because it's more about the style of our living room. Then over here I have this fiddle leaf, and then I got a planter at Home Goods, and I just put some landscape rock around the root just to make it look a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. And then here I also got this fireplace at Wayfair a few years ago. It's actually a pretty grand size. And then I placed those little full candles on top and they have a remote control. Super pretty. I wanted something clean and fresh and not too many knickknacks, but I still wanted something on top of my mantle. And I tuck my remotes away back there. Just don't like to see them out. So I put that on top and I love the way it turned out. Also, we did this board and batten a few months ago all on our own. We have a full video on how to DIY this grid board and batten wall, and I think it gives so much style and it really takes the room up a notch. It just evolves it in a simple but a statement type of way. So I really love, that's probably one of my favorite things about this living space is definitely the board and batten grid wall. Adding boards and wood on top of your walls just gives it so much dimension. It's so beautiful. It just gives you something easy to attract the eye. Every time I have new guests, extremely drawn to this wall. So I highly recommend if you're wanting to just evolve a space, maybe try adding some wood to your walls. It makes everything a little bit more aesthetically pleasing and it's actually really fun to do. Next, I have these 2 chairs that I love. They're kind of new. They're really modern. They are a little bit of a smaller size and I got both on Amazon for a great price, which I'll link down below. This table is also from Amazon, and then as you've seen me just make that little DIY arrangement, that's there. The rug is a distressed blue and cream rug from Rugs USA. I love how the blue just makes it a little bit more airy and fresh, and it also just brings the chairs back into the picture as well, because sometimes when you have all of the same tones going on, you need like a little bit of color, but not too much. So I love that this blue rug and the chairs kind of just cultivate a whole nother feeling. And then here I just have a throw blanket with some texture of all the colors in here that I love. I really love these colors together. I feel like my home is really calming, cozy, and inviting, and I like keeping everything kind of somewhat neutral. That way you can decorate for seasons, and it's super simple and easy without having to do a lot of work. So here for extra seating, I have 2 little tufted ottomans, and I love just how if I have a lot of guests, we can all sit around the table together. So I love extra seating. And then here is just the couch in a larger portion. You just seen me style that adorable blanket there. I love how colors just flow right into the dining area. So we also did board and batten here on the side of our kitchens. Island. Love that. That's all DIY as well. Nick also made this table, which I love so much. And then we also have a snake plant over here. And again, I love these colors together mixed with green. I feel like it just is so cozy and beautiful. Still on the hunt for the curtain rod that I'm looking for. I'm definitely doing white curtains, and I'm going to hang them all the way from right here. That's another tip. If you want to elongate your room and just make everything look a little bit more fancy smancy, totally hang your curtains all the way to the ceiling. It just makes everything look so much nicer. Another thing that I want to talk about is this beautiful light fixture. I love to keep things neutral, like I said, with whites and woods and greens, but then I love a good statement light fixture. I feel like it brings so much to the space. It really just upscales your style and makes things just a little bit more put together. I love the style that this one brings. I love to mix the wood and then do a little bit of a glamorous type of fixture. So I think that this really pulls everything in this space together and really just showcases our style for our home. So that is all for today's video. I hope that you guys got some encouragement and inspiration from my home. And I also hope that you guys learned a little bit of DIY. I will leave all of our DIY home renovations and projects from our home that we've done. We're having so much fun. You're so much more thankful when you do it yourself, and you just learn so much. So highly encouraged to try some DIY stuff before hiring someone, because it's just, I don't know, I feel like it's so much more intentional and fun. Obviously, if you don't feel comfortable, you do you, but I thought that I couldn't do a lot of things, and we're more capable than we believe. So let me know if you guys like these types of videos, if you liked the living room tour, and if you want to see more home tour type of videos, because I would love to do that for you guys. Don't forget, if you like these kinds of videos, to subscribe and hit that thumbs up button. That helps me so much, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.